One dark and misty night, Percy was getting ready to collect the mail. He was excited. But James decided to have some fun with Percy. Percy was nervous about what James had said, but he chuffed away to collect the mail. Percy was soon puffing towards the castle. Percy arrived at the castle. He had to wait at the red signal for the drawbridge to come down. Percy's driver unloaded the mail, but Percy was still thinking about what James had said. Then, James arrived. He was delivering coal for the big castle fires. This made James very cross. It was only an owl hooting. But even Stephen thought that it sounded just like the Phantom Express. James blew his whistle. Stephen was so scared, he rushed backwards to the castle, so he didn't see that the drawbridge had gone back up. His driver and fireman had to jump clear. Stephen had rolled right off the track and fallen into the dry moat. Meanwhile, Percy had delivered the mail and was puffing back to meet Stephen at the junction. But Stephen wasn't there. But it wasn't Stephen. It was James. Percy heard the sound. Percy was very frightened. Percy was so scared, he raced away without paying any attention to the red signal. Then there was trouble. James wanted to tell Percy and Stephen that it was all a joke. There was so much fog, he couldn't find them anywhere. As he puffed around the misty castle grounds alone, James started to get scared. He even started to believe his own story. James kept looking for Percy and Stephen. But when the drawbridge came down, it hid them. James was so frightened, he raced off as fast as he could. Sir Topham Hatt was at the dairy. Thomas was collecting milk to take to the bakery. Sir Topham Hatt knew there were no such things as ghosts, but he wanted to find out where Percy and Stephen had gone. As James and Sir Topham Hatt approached the castle, they heard the mysterious whistling. It echoed around the castle walls. Sir Topham Hatt was not very happy. Soon, Rocky had lifted Percy and Stephen back onto the tracks.